Hey pros, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are redoing an alopecia weaving extension service that we did on my client previously. For those of you that don't recognize her, she was the client that we cut her dreads off and she decided to go with a relaxer and a short style. So today we're going to go ahead and cut her down and just basically give her a cleanup as well as redo the actual alopecia weaving service. Now, if you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and please don't forget to also thumbs up this video and share it with your family and friends. Now, to start the process, I would normally go ahead and take the actual weaving piece off, but because we're going to be relaxing her, I decided to go ahead and cut her down. In this case, we're going to do what we call a partial relaxer because, of course, her crown area does not have any hair. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and shampoo her and rinse off the unit that we have on the top. Now, I don't want you guys to mistake this with the cranioprosthesis because this is not a cranioprosthesis service. This is just your traditional tracks that we have laid and blended with her hair around the sides and the back to give her a more temporary style, which is usually 3 to 4 weeks. Now, the cranioprosthesis service, that is an actual hand-tied unit that is made to order. And that particular service lasts anywhere between 4 and 8 weeks, and the unit is able to be reused.
So then, why?
Now, once a relaxer process, this is when we're going to go ahead and rinse out the relaxer, of course. And then at the same time, we're going to rinse off the extension area, which is in the crown. Now, of course, you guys have seen a million videos of me doing the alopecia weaving service, so you guys know that I usually do about 2 or 3 layers of protection in the crown area or wherever I'm applying any form of adhesive. And then this just kind of gives you an idea of how this service works and how it comes off. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and just saturate her with water, and it starts to make the adhesive as well as the layers of protection nice and slimy, and it just starts to slide right off, which is super, super easy. This particular service is great for those of you who you're not sure if you need a cranioprosthesis, you're new to this, you just want to test the waters out to see if this is going to work for you. Or for those of you that just want to get your hair done and you just don't know what to do and you finally discovered a service like this. Now, what I did was I applied some of our Soothe and Balance pre-treatment to her crown area because she said she was super duper itchy. And then around the sides and the back, I went ahead and put the normalizing shampoo because recall, you guys, we did do a relaxer around the sides and the back. Now, what I did notice when I had taken her piece off in the crown is that some of her hair had began to dread or nap in the crown area, and that told me, okay, I needed to add another layer of protection. Now, the dreading or the matting did not come from the actual extension service per se, but I'm going to attest that to the fact that because we left so much hair in the crown, and because her hair was moving around in the crown area, that tells me that I need to go ahead and add another layer of protection, which this time I'm going to use a net on top of that, which is not going to add any weight to the area. It's just going to add another layer that's going to be able to protect that longer hair and allow it to not or keep it from matting up on each other because she does have fine textured hair. Now, this is also the time when I said, okay, I need to go ahead and change the way that I laid the foundation for her weaving unit. Or her alopecia service. So this time I made the crown area super flat rather than using a ponytail. And I kind of laid the hair in a crisscross fashion so that the hair is protecting the crown and the longer hair is laying down and being protected as well. Guys, this is how this service really works. There's no one man, one way fits all or one size fits all. Every time I do this service, it's customization to each individual client and whatever needs they have. So I'm always doing multiple layers of protection, but how I lay their hair or what layers I decide to use is going to always be different because every client has different characteristics, every client has different needs, and they have different amounts of hair. Now, I've started the process of the layers of protection, of course, and now I'm just adding some end papers just to give even more protection. And then with me adding the net to this, it's going to allow her to perspire. But even when she perspires, it is not going to allow the adhesive to touch her hair or even the silicone layer below it. It's actually going to create another barrier in between the two. Now, once I put all of the extensions on, I went to go and clean up her cut, and I noticed that I really didn't have to do much cleaning, you guys, because I had done such a good job cutting her at the beginning. Kudos to me. But I'm using my Elite Silk Wrap Foam just to go ahead and mold her around the sides and the back. Her blend was perfect. I didn't have to go in and do any additional detailing, which it can and cannot happen, you guys. It's not, oh, I do this every single time. No, it just so happened that I did enough cutting at the beginning where I didn't have to worry about blending any more hair at this phase of the process. Now, she does like her hair nice and short, but she did have some questions, which is some great questions. She wanted to know if we were able to do styles where her front or her crown could look more like scalp rather than us closing it all in with the extensions. And my answer to that is yes. We are able to do lace closures. There's so many different things that can be done in this particular realm of creating styles for her. She has unlimited styles at this point, which I was explaining to her the different things that we could do going forward. So she's never stuck into one direction. And that's any of my alopecia clients. Even without the prosthesis, a lot of different services can be offered. It's just a matter of, either allowing me to be creative or asking my suggestion of a new style, and then we go from there. Now, to finish up, I'm just going through and carving out her hairline, doing a little bit of detailing with my trimmers, and then we're going to go ahead and curl her up and send her on her way. In the meantime, if you guys watching, please don't forget, you guys, to go and check out our website at elitehaircareusa.com, where you're able to get all of our hair care and hair restoration products, as well as moisture care and hairstyling, and of course, our new tools. Now, this tool that I'm using to curl her is one of our newest ones that is not available just yet. This is our Smooth by EHC mini iron, which is a 1/2-inch iron. It is ceramic, and it also goes up to 500 degrees. Now, I'm using it at 450 to curl her extensions, so that should tell you guys that you really have no reason to go up to 500 degrees with the iron. But should you ever need to, you are welcome to do so. And all of our Smooth by EHC irons actually go up to 500 degrees, and they are 100% ceramic plating. So this style was really just very easy curling. It didn't really take a lot. So when she goes home, she doesn't really have a lot that she has to do. All she needs to do is put her Elite Hair Care scarf around the sides and the back and tie it right on the forehead. And then the crown area is going to stay nice and curled. But the good thing about the hair that we use for this service is it mimics a shortcut, and it already has a slight curl to it. So it makes it even easier for a person like her who is not used to curling their own hair or maybe having to do any type of curling at all. Now, you guys, I just wanted to show you or give you a reminder that our anniversary sale is coming up. April 15th, we'll start our Elite Anniversary Week, where we have amazing sales, amazing deals going on. So you guys stay tuned for all of the big reveals for that week. And of course, you guys know our anniversary week is always crazy. And our anniversary date is actually 4/20, which is that Saturday. So you guys be prepared because the deals are going to be astronomical. Anyway, you guys, like I said, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And please share my channel with your family and friends. My goal is to get to 1 million subscribers before the end of the year. And I think it's definitely achievable because my pros are literally always on here watching. And you guys are amazing. Anyway, you guys, comment down below. Tell me what you guys thought about the blend, what you guys thought about the style on her. She loved it. She was like, Crystal, you did that. And I love to get that feedback from my clients. But of course, I want to see what you guys had to say as well. So comment down below, you guys. Tell me what you guys thought. And then, of course, I'll see you guys over on our website at EliteHairCareUSA.com.